My name is Paulo Moreira. I'm an architect based in Porto, and I'm here to talk about a project that shows how architecture can make a difference in a context of urban conflict or social deprivation. And it's a project we are developing in Monte Xisto, in the outskirts of Matosinhos, here in the north of Portugal. I think this can show and how our profession can still make a difference through modest design projects. At least this was our aim in Monte Xisto. We identified the case of landslides that affected some families that had to be rehoused and supposedly in a temporary condition. But there was years passing and non-solution arriving to this case. And when I found about it, I initiated conversations and meetings with the local residents, neighbors, and the affected families in order to try to understand what could be improved or what could become a solution for this case. At the same time, we initiated discussions with the local authorities because we felt it was important to create a public project in this site. We used the opportunity to participate in the homeland, the Portuguese pavilion in La Biennale di Venezia in 2014, to present the project as an idea. And the project attracted media attention, it was disseminated, and even the municipality thought it was a good solution. So we ultimately, after many meetings and promises, we were commissioned the project. We developed the phases with all the technical aspects. We positioned ourselves in a kind of middle point between the top-down negotiation with the authorities and trying to understand what could be important for the public initiative and public investment in that site, and at the same time to discuss in a very bottom-up methodology to understand locally how the intentions and the will of the residents could be taken into consideration in the project. And I think this shows how our role as facilitators or negotiators and mediators of local knowledge is an important aspect of our profession. And I believe that we can make this dialogue between the higher spheres of decision makers and the grounded practices that happen every day in this site. The project with the change of mayor became suspended, so we are kind of in a on-waiting condition. Although we didn't really stop, we presented the Monte Xisto project in 2019 Oslo Architecture Triennale. So again, to try to disseminate the project, to keep it alive. And later on, we applied to the Bairros Saudáveis program here in Portugal to develop a smaller project in Monte Xisto in order to continue these conversations and this relationship we have with local residents and local builders, because this small project is now being implemented by local builders. And it is a different plot, but it shows how this commitment that started already 8 years ago, and this relationship that we have with the residents, it's continuing, and it's finally an action that is becoming real. And I think that is it's a very interesting point, and I hope it will also allow for a larger project of regeneration to take place in that site.